Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Guys, we're going to do another 4 quarters beer. We did one yesterday and it had no date on it. I wanted to get to this one pretty quick because that can had absolutely no dating on it. I went back and looked at it. I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked, and there was nothing on it anywhere. So I got this one out, and this one is their Spectra, which is an Imperial or a double IPA. And instead of having it stamped on the bottom or on the rim here on the bottom where they normally put those dates on the cans, this one has it right here, and it looks like a machine has stamped it instead of having ink. And it looks like it says 12.APR20. So I'm taking that as April 12th of 2020. So they have the ability to date their stuff. So while they would send out beers like the one we did yesterday without a date on it, just blows my mind, unless we were just unlucky enough to grab one that got past the dating machine. So this one does have it on there, but it's not in the usual place. And it's very hard to read the way they've got it stamped on the label. But this one does have a date. This is their Spectra. And double IPA with Simcoe and El Dorado hops at 8%. It's got that information right underneath the name of the beer here. So they do have that ability. So whoever's in charge of quality control, you need to check your machine and find out why some beers has got a date and some don't. And to me, stamping it on the can is not the way to go. Stamping it on the bottom somewhere in ink is the way to go. But I don't make those decisions. I have no control whatsoever over how they want to do it. As long as they're doing it and we can see it, that's the main thing. So they've got the ABV. They're telling us the hops they've used in it. And this one does have the date on it. So this was sent to me by my beer brother Greg, and he said he's had it before and he enjoyed it. So hopefully I will too. Greg, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate you sending me the wonderful beers that you do. These guys are out of Vermont, like I said yesterday on that beer. 8%er and no IBUs. It's a double IPA with Simcoe and El Dorado. It's what's been the colors that count. Interested, Google Frank Hoffer lines. Well, I didn't do that. I'm not going to. It's irrelevant to me. You can call your beer whatever you want. I'm not going to research what that's supposed to mean. If you want to, you do it. I'm more concerned in what's in the glass, what it looks like, smells like, and tastes like, and not about Uncle Ben's history or whoever they're saying to go check out. That's irrelevant to me. I could care less. But if you want to research it, you go right ahead. That's all we need to talk about, I guess. We got the ABV. We know what hops they've used on it. We know what the date is on it. So let's get it into the glass. What do you think? Big 16-ounce can, plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wraparound label. Very cloudy, very hazy coming out. Definitely looks like a New England style beer. And seems to be fairly carbonated. We've already got well over a finger of head, and I haven't even finished pouring it here yet. So we're going to probably get at least 2 fingers of head on this pour, and we'll get to blast a little bit in there. Yep, about 2 fingers of head. Good looking beer, looks like orange juice in the glass. I love this style of beer, guys. I really, really do. A lot of times they blow me away, and they have ruined my palate. They really have. I used to think West Coast style beers were the top dog. Now, not so much. Looks good. Let's get it to the nose. Oh yeah, very citrusy. A little bit of pine and grapefruit, some peaches, some mango, and some oranges. Oh, that smells awesome. That smells really good. Wonderful aroma. Let's try it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Oh yeah. Now that's a tasty beer, guys. And at 8%, definitely in my go-to range. ABVs on the can, dates on the can, the hops they've used on the can. I would buy this beer, guys. I would most definitely buy this beer. Very smooth to drink. Alcohol is well hidden for 8%. It's got all the aroma and taste that I'm looking for in this style of beer. Very well done, guys. 4 quarters? Wow, some of your stuff have dates and some of it don't. I don't understand that. That is good. That is really, really good. That is absolutely delicious. Back end pour goes in. Like I said, I shook it up. Make sure we're going to get everything out of the can in case any settling has gone on. Very nice. Very nice beer. And I am a fan of Simcoe hops. I agree with that. That is one of my favorites. Eldorado is a tasty hop also. So, very tasty. Very well done. Got this right out of the fridge. Let's go sip on it like we always do. We'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on it close to an hour now. Awesome lacing is left on the glass. Very tasty beer. I would buy this beer if I could get it here, guys. It's into my go-to range. It's very tasty. It's got all the hop aroma that I'm looking for. It's a New England style double. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Especially with the date on there and the ABVs on there and the hops they've used on it. Very, very pleasant beer. So Greg, thanks again for sending me this one. I've really enjoyed this one. I don't know what else to say other than final chug. Awesome aroma. That's delicious, guys. Not the best double I've ever had, but it is very tasty. With all the information that's on the can and what I drank from the glass, it's 95 for me, guys. It's definitely an A beer. And if you say, oh my God, it's a 10 beer, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. I wouldn't argue with that. It is a pretty damn tasty beer. Very well made. Alcohol is well hidden. I enjoyed this one, very much so. Beer Advocate says 92 outstanding. I think it's better than that. Over to Untapped, they have 4.13. That's also in their A- range. I think it's better than an A-. That's why I gave it an A. Delicious beer, guys. So if you've had the Spectra from 4 Quarters Brewing, let me know, especially the 2020 edition, like I have here in front of me. Let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.